Full disclosure, this is not an original idea and or original video. I actually took this away from Peter Robinson at 1000. Now, I'm no Peter Robinson, but as an entry-level creative, I'm always looking for inspiration on things that, number one, have a purpose, but number two, look really cool and aesthetically pleasing when it comes to putting together videos. These textured 3D sound panels that he put this insane spray paint gradient on that I definitely won't be able to do caught my attention. Since I don't have a 10,000 plus square foot warehouse space in order to do the size of the panels that he did, I'm actually going to do it on the mini-me side of things. So instead of making 2 very large ones, I'm actually going to make 3 very small panels that are going to look aesthetic as well as serve a purpose on blocking off sound. Let's open this box up to give you a closer look, and then we'll head out to the garage to start creating the frames for these. All right, let's open this bad boy up and give you a little bit of a closer look on the exact ones that I got. And surprisingly, these are pretty dang heavy. I know there's a box of 33, so I'm definitely not gonna be using all 33 of them, so I'll have some access. So maybe I will make a couple for a few friends. Oop, almost took out the camera there. But these are pretty heavy. All right. Now I would assume that these are going to be the back, as a ledge here will be what we tap into. But there you go. All right, so you can see it has this cool 3D element to it, this texture to it, which this will end up getting painted, but we'll end up putting these together. And when these come together, these are going to really make a great aesthetic focal point for any backdrop, any video, as well as serve a grander purpose. And for the record, to make my wife really happy, because typically I don't wear my PPE, check this out. I got this cool little Bane mask looking thing that's going to protect me. And I even got my handy dandy goggles. I feel like Lloyd off of Dumb and Dumber. So let's go in the garage to do some adults arts and crafts. All right, so I probably have a little bit of reverb and I'm short on time, so this isn't going to be some masterpiece when it comes to cinematic craftsmanship. But I want to show you exactly how I'm putting these things together and what they look like at the very, very end. So bear with me. The sun is absolutely the worst lighting possible right now, but I want to show you quickly, is these are 12 by 12 panels. Do a check on that. Okay, they're a little less than 12. I'm thinking about doing 2 or 3 1 by 3 foot mini soundboards. So let's get it working. I'm going to pre-drill some holes, throw some screws so it doesn't split, and then I'll make it where I can sand it down a little bit before we spray paint those. So, completed frame number 1. Definitely not the most efficient way or by the books or by the standards by any means. I'm definitely going to have to sand this down anyway before we throw some spray paint on it. But nonetheless, a frame that's easily going to be able to hold those very lightweight plastic 3D sound panels. So I'm going to go put my son to bed, and then I'm going to come back out here and finish the rest of the project. Stay tuned. I'm back. All right, my son is down to sleep. He spent an hour tickling my legs and pulling the hair on my shins. Anyhow, I am going to construct the other frame. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to the third frame today, so this will have to be a 2-day job, but at least want to get a couple of the frames done so I can go ahead and spray paint tomorrow. Let's get it. I don't think I'm going to need as much as the first side. Let's puppy over. See if we can match this up a little bit. We are live action. There we go. The body of one of the panels will be covering the full seam. So I'm going to spray paint the sides of the wood and the back of the wood. And then tomorrow I'll be able to place the panels on the board on the front portion of it, let that sit, and then come back and spray paint the rest. You know what they say, safety first. I gotta be honest, last night when I was filming, I saw that my card was full. So I decided just to go ahead and crank this bad boy out. I didn't go change out the cards, and so I did not get me spray painting the panels and or the frames, but you get the point. So I'm just gonna glue these down and let them sit. We can get this to settle in and stick. So I'm going to hit this blue one with a coat of spray paint, and essentially by this evening that one will be done. We'll just be waiting on getting the LED packs in and showing you guys what the finished look looks like. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this without breaking these things. So I did adult arts and crafts, and I think that these things turned out pretty dang cool. Now I skipped a ton of steps because I didn't want to waste your time, and I was just in a time crunch anyhow. I had 2 kids and a brand new daughter and things of that nature, so I actually just went ahead and completed these, spray painted them, put the panels on, and put the lights on. So there may or may not be a drum roll effect. I don't even know where I put the remote, and it's gonna be a little bit anticlimactic because I have such good lighting in here that the LEDs are not gonna pop. So the idea is I'm gonna turn these on, bam, those are green. I've got these little wireless LEDs, and you guys can see that I am changing the outside. So pretty dang cool. I did battery powered LEDs, and the reason I did the battery powered LEDs is I wanted these to be able to easily go with me in case I wanted to do an impromptu shoot somewhere and wanted to have a cool background on a wall, something of that nature. So I'm definitely going to make 2 or 3 more of these, and so I can essentially make arrangements of 2 to 3 of them at a time, or maybe even switch up how many panels are in each one, so you can make like cool little decorations on the wall that both are aesthetically appealing as well serve a purpose. So I will give a shot of these once these are up on a wall. I have a wall right behind where this camera is facing, so this camera is facing my desk area, which is incredibly aesthetic, but I wanted to make something in my office that I can make more videos with an awesome backdrop, and what a cooler way than to make something really unique and neat that 1000. So shout out to channel 1000, give him a follow, and I can't wait to see what these look like on my wall. So there you have it.